Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So I have a Bornpretty set for you today. So this is going to be a jelly nude. So I'm using BPJN05 and I'm also going to be using a green as well, which is BP117. So these are the tips I'm going to use today. So any second coats I will do it off camera, but I will talk you through what I'm doing anyway. So I'm just going to apply the first coats now. So I do have a discount code for Bornpretty. It's KND10, all in capitals. So I just thought I would do something a little bit different because I don't normally well, I do use greens, but not really that often. So I thought, well, how can I match another colour with it? And I thought this jelly nude looked really nice with this. It's like I don't know if you'd call it a pistachio green. I think so. So here I'm just going to do kind of like half and half. So I'm going to use the jelly one at the top and then the green one at the bottom. So I'm going to do the same thing here. So yeah, I thought these colours look really nice, and I really like how this set turned out as well. So these cure for 60 seconds in my UV LED light. So there you go, there's that coat there. So I'm just going to add some more of the jelly pink at the top, because obviously if I would have just did a gradient with these two together, it wouldn't have worked. So I needed the jelly underneath. So I'm just going to use my ombre brush from Madame Glam, and I'm just going to slightly bring it down, because I think if you were to go side to side on this, I don't think it would work, because I still wanted to keep it quite sort of light and subtle, and I think doing it from side to side, it wouldn't have worked. I think it would have blended it out too much, and you wouldn't have been able to see like the difference between the two colours, if you know what I'm kind of trying to say. But yeah, so this is what we have so far. So what do I do next? Oh yes, I'm going to take the tacky layer off, just because I want to use some glitters. Use some glitter soon, and I'm going to use a foil as well, and I find that the foil definitely works better if you take off the tacky layer. So I'm going to go in with the Macart foil glue. So I think I create like a pattern. So this is going to be a full one. So you just want to apply it kind of evenly, not in a thick layer, just an even layer. And then I will cure it for 60 seconds, and then I will let it just sit just for a little while, anywhere up to 30 seconds, just so it cools down enough, because I find if it's cooled down, it seems to work better. So I'm going to use this English Country Garden foil from Charlie's Nail Art. I do have a discount code for them as well. Amacart, it's all in the description box anyway. So I'm just going to start applying it. So I'm going to put it where I've applied the foil glue. So this is why I needed to rub the tacky layer off, otherwise it would have stuck to all of the nail. If you're not that confident, you can just go over with a glossy top coat, and then apply your foil glue, and then you can apply your foil. But yeah, I made sure it was definitely sort of rubbed off. So as you can see, this foil works really well. So I just thought this matched up with the green tone as well, and it's got a hint of other colours as well, which I thought was quite nice. So that is that one there, and then this is the full cover one. So it worked really well, and I really do like this set. It's really pretty. I would definitely wear it. As you can see, look how fast that came off. Really fast. Give me 1 second. So this is what it looks like. Turned out really pretty. So I'm going to use this glitter mix from Charlie's. So this is what it looks like. It's so pretty. I do have a discount code for Charlie's as well. All discount codes will all be down in the description box as well, with direct links and things like that. So I'm just going to put a bit of base coat where I want the glitter to be, and just sort of do like a little mix of sort of like the big bits, the medium bits, and the loose glitter, just to sort of like tie in the other colours, but also kind of add a bit more green. I don't know. So I will just continue applying this. So I will just pop some music on just while I quickly do this bit, and then I shall come back. So just a little bit more glitter, so I thought I would run it through like the middle of this bit, just to sort of like hide like the gap in between the two, and then this is the last one to place glitter on. So I'm just going to mainly concentrate just at like the cuticle area. Just going to continue just applying it, and then I will cure all the nails all together, just so then it doesn't move. So there you go. It's a really, really pretty glitter mix. So there you go, that's what that looks like there. Very pretty. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add another layer of the nudie pink, just to sort of like tone down the glitter just a little bit. So you sort of like have sort of, I can't really explain what I was trying to do. So I'm sort of like, you've got like the really, really harsh glitter right at the top, and then you've got kind of like muted underneath. I don't know if I'm making any sense. Hopefully you you kind of get what I'm trying to do here. Just to sort of like blend it in, so it's not as in your face, so it's a bit more muted, so it kind of suits the set a bit more. So there you go. And then I'm just going to apply a base coat just over the sort of trying to get it mainly over the glitter, just so it's not, you know, it's not really rough and bumpy or anything. I think these turned out really pretty. I would most definitely wear these. I really would. It's a really, really pretty set. Really pretty. I was actually really happy, which doesn't happen very often. So, so there you go. I'm just going to apply it on this one as well. And I'm going to go in with She Modern sticky stamping polish in grass, and I'm also going to use one of these water decals. So these are full cover water decals, but obviously I'm not going to be wearing these, so I thought I would take this because it's already coloured in. I don't have to do any reverse stamping or anything like that, so this just makes it a lot quicker and a lot easier. So you just want to wet the back. Don't over flood it too much, because if you over flood it, you're just going to get so much water on the back. I do slightly dab it off, and then I just slide the backing off, just gently dab it off, just on a bit of paper towel, and then I will place it on. So as you can see, the background is very, very white on this. So what I will do is, once I've placed it on, so this is it, I'm just going to just straighten it up. You can file off any sort of like loose edges that have come over the side of the nail, That's fine. So here I'm just going to apply some more of the nude, because what I want to do is I want to sort of like sort of blend it in a bit more so it's not as harsh. So I'm just going to go around just around the outside. So I'm going to do it with the nude at the top, and I think I used the green at the bottom, so it's still kind of going in line with what we've already done underneath. Oh no, I used the nude. I thought I used the green. Oh, there you go. And use the green just to sort of like just sort of blend it in a bit more. And then what I will do is I will apply a little bit of base coat and a bit of glitter as well. I think I do. Hang on, let's see. I did this a while ago, so I can't remember now what I did. Yeah, so I have got base coat on my palette, so I'm just going to go just around the edges and just blend it a bit more, just with a small amount of glitter, just a small sort of like trail, just around the outside, just so it's not as harsh. Hopefully you'll see what I mean. So I'm just going to take a liner brush and just pick up just whatever sort of bits, you know, I feel I need. So how, obviously, as you can see, how I do my glitter, I prefer to lay the bigger chunky bits down first, and then any sort of like smaller bits, like the finer stuff, then I go in with that as well. I seem to find that sort of like lays better, and when I put the base coat over the top, it seems to encapsulate the chunky glitter more, rather than having it all like layered on top of each other, because obviously I'm using gel polish. I'm not using any sort of builder gels or anything like that. I mean, you can if that's what you want to do, but because this is just, you know, just me sort of like, you know, just having a play or whatever, I wouldn't use a builder gel. I mean, if somebody was going to wear these, then yes, I probably would use a builder gel. But I'm going to go in with the super top coat from Bornpretty, and this is this set basically done. So I will just have my little sort of like video clip, and then I will have pictures at the end. So I will have all the products I've used today will all be down in the description box, as well as discount codes and links and all that kind of stuff down in there. And yeah, just let me know what you think. I really like how this turned out. I was so happy with this set. I was like, oh, I really like it. So you have to let me know if you like it as well. I would definitely wear these. I think it's really nice. And yeah, I mean, if you ever recreate any of my designs, please let me know, because I'd love to see kind of what you changed or how yours has turned out. I'm very curious to know. Well, please give this video a big thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Until then, take care. Bye.